words of my mouth and the meditation of all of our hearts be acceptable only in your sight, O Lord, our strength and redeemer. The people of God say,
Amen.
Amen. Amen. I want to talk with us this morning about handling your doubts and your fears. Handling your doubts and your fears. One single moment of indecision and doubt has defined him throughout all of history. Even if we know very little about the Bible, we have all heard of doubting Thomas. Heard it so much that many of us believe that his first name was Doubt and his last name Thomas. Doubting Thomas is his name. And this single moment in history has painted him with a broad brush. The only thing we can think about him is how he doubted and others believed. Never mind the fact that he was a disciple. Never mind the fact that he left his life behind to follow Jesus like all the others. Never mind the fact that he was the only disciple who was ready to go to Bethany with Lazarus lay dead, even though they too would be in danger of being killed. Never mind the fact that he was still around after the crucifixion. The only thing we remember about Thomas is that he was the one who died. But that's human nature, I guess, isn't it? Person can do 100 good things, but mess up on one. And you're branded for life. We cannot shake the error in other people's lives, but how would we like to be defined for the rest of our lives by a moment of indecision, doubt, fear, sin? How would we like to be remembered for the demons that held us down for many years and only to be reminded of what we used to be everywhere we go? How would you like to be misunderstood everywhere you go? There was a reason for Thomas's doubt. The Lord appeared to the disciples later on that resurrection day behind closed and locked doors. Thomas wasn't with them. Maybe he went off by himself to mourn. Maybe he was a little late getting there. Maybe he didn't feel like being around anyone at that particular time. But that's the reason Thomas wasn't there. The other disciples, they were there, but they were hiding from Jewish leaders and the mob. They were out to get them for being followers of Jesus. They were trembling in fear, wondering what their next move might be. They were trying to discern the meaning of all that had happened in the last couple of days. But they were together trying to figure this out, and all the while trembling and scared. But then Jesus shows up. And that's good news. Because this is a reminder that when we are at our wits' end, when we are trying to figure out what it all means and where we're going or what we're supposed to be doing, even when fear has set in and got us trapped behind the locked doors of depression, trapped behind the locked doors of oppression, even trapped behind the trappings we so desire, just when we are thinking about throwing in the towel. The good news this morning is that Jesus shows up. He shows up not with exegetical explanations of what's going on. He doesn't show up with isogetical indoctrination But then they can tell Thomas, where you been, man? We just seen God. Tell them that they touched him. And then he touched them.
Yeah.
They tell Thomas, we have the power to carry on now and make it another day.
Yeah.
We were right in following Jesus because we were fools that he was the Messiah. But Thomas found all of this hard. He found this too much to swallow. He found this too hard to understand. He saw how they killed Jesus. He saw how they crucified and executed him. He saw him die. Lest I see the marks of the nails in his hands and put my finger in the mark of the nails and my hand in his side, I will not believe. In other words, unless I can see him and touch him, do what you have done, I won't believe. Because my eyes did not deceive me. They killed him. Now you're telling me he's back? Well, a week later, the disciples were gathered behind closed doors, and Jesus shows up again. But this time, Thomas was with him. I believe we need to resurrect him because he teaches us some important lessons about doubting and how to handle our doubts and fears when they come. Many of us are trapped behind our doubts and fears. That's why we are stagnant in what God wants us to do. We are frozen in time because we are doubting on one end and fearing on the other. And I don't know who had told you that you're nobody. I don't know who told you that you couldn't do what God has called you to do. I don't know who has been messing with your mind, hijacking your hope and carjacking your company. But I came to declare this morning that we can learn some instructions here to handle our doubts and our fears.
Yes.
First thing we need to do is still be engaged with the struggle and our calling, even in the midst of doubts. Notice this was a week later that Jesus shows up again to the disciples. Thomas still had yet to believe that Jesus rose from the dead. A whole week, Thomas still doubted. But yet, that didn't stop him from being with the other disciples on that day. He didn't stop praying. He didn't stop worshiping. He didn't stop being in the company of the other believers. He didn't want to miss out again, I guess, on something that could be a blessing for him. And when he started to doubt that the Lord was working in and around, and when we start to doubt and feel that the Lord is working in and around our lives, we must not take a vacation away from church. We must not sit around passively waiting on the Lord to do something. We must stay engaged in the struggle. We must stay with the process. We must stay engaged in calling, even in the midst of doubts and fears. It would have been very easy for Thomas to give up. It would have been very easy for Thomas to stop coming and praying with the other believers. It would have been easy for Thomas to go back to the leadership, beg for forgiveness, join back up with him. It would have been easy for Thomas to toe the line, fit the structure, shut up, and take orders like a good little boy. It would have been easy to go back as the defeated and defeated disciple of a man who died as a common thief. But Thomas stayed with the process. Thomas stayed with the believers. I came to tell somebody here today, if you're in the middle God's word. But I came to remind you, even when Thomas still doubted, that whole week he did not stop believing in the process. He was there. But I need to warn you though, don't you get caught up in the process. Don't get locked down with the process that you miss your blessing right before your eyes. Let me say that again. Don't get locked down with the process that you miss your blessing right before your eyes. It's okay to investigate our answers to our doubts. It's quite all right. God is big enough to let you ponder your decision and your thought. God ain't nobody, and even if you want to test me, prove me now, says the Lord of hosts. And that's all right. That's cool. No more on the back. Jesus told Thomas to touch him and see if I'm weak. In other words, see it for yourself and make a determination. I don't want you to believe just because the other folk told you, but you need to believe because you had a relationship with me. I can stop right here and go home because a lot of times we've been living and believing on somebody else's testimony or what somebody else has said. But Jesus said, no, baby, I need for you to know me for yourself. Shout to it. Put your hands in it. All that stuff. Go ahead on. Investigate for yourself. Over the problem. Because when we're so busy investigating the answer and staying with the process, that many times Jesus and the answer shows up, we blind to the answer. We've been told, we've been in our world of doubts for so long that we become blind to the light. Our prayers have been answered, yet we're so caught up in praying and doing the right thing that we don't take time to celebrate answered prayers. We're so busy waiting at the front door for God to show up. But God is at the back door wondering why nobody is answering the back door. It reminds me of when Peter was in jail. You remember the story of Peter in jail? He prayed so hard that the shackles fell off. But while he was still praying, there was a group of folk in another house praying. And when Peter showed up knocking on the door, they ended up upstairs praying. Little girl came, hey, Peter outside. And they said, it can't be Peter. Because we know Peter is in jail. Let me go back and pray for Peter's release from jail. That don't make any sense. I'm praying for the release. And Peter's not let you know. I just don't believe my own prayer. And sometimes when we lift up for prayer, we might as well was kept it and locked it in a box because we didn't go nowhere. Because as soon as you ever, you were down before you even go up out of the ceiling. You want to pull back and back there. I want to tell you that when you pray, release that first. In other words, we are so busy not only asking God to bless us, but we want to tell God how to do it, when to do it. Lord God, you need to come in the front door because the front door is where I'm expecting you. You don't need to come in the back door. Don't come in the window. Don't come at night. Don't come at night because I might be sleeping. Come in the morning when I get up. But God said, baby, whenever I come, I'm always on time. Jesus, after offering them peace and him, he looks directly at Thomas and said, boy, come here. That's the original group, boy, come here. Put your finger here and see my hand. Reach out your hand. Put it in my side. Investigate. Come on, man. In addition, Jesus says to Thomas, stop doubting and believe. In other words, your prayers have been answered. You've seen what you have wanted to see. You're seeing what others have seen. Now stop doubting. Start believing. bless us, when Jesus raised us up on our sick beds, when Jesus protected us in that carpet, when Jesus took our backs off against the wall, we might have paid lip service just a little bit, but we went back to doing what we've been doing all the time. But Thomas didn't do that. He stopped doubting and started to believe upon seeing and experiencing for himself what he had been waiting to see and experience. He shouted, "My Lord and my God." What Thomas did was to acknowledge the presence of the Lord and started to celebrate his blessing. And I told you there will come a time in your life that you will know for yourself that Jesus is real. No more mama testimony. No more daddy testimony. Preacher won't have to convince you to tell anybody. You won't have to get it secondhand, because there comes a time in everybody's life that Jesus becomes real. Sometimes, like I said earlier, we are living off of other folks' testimony. But one day, if it hadn't happened already, Jesus will become living and alive and well in your life. Has anyone ever been down and out against the wall? All of your ideas and plans fell by the wayside. Anybody been sick on the sick bed? The doctor told you that there's nothing else you can do. Has anybody ever been so broke that if it cost $1 to go to the bathroom, you would just have to hold it? We did not in this book of John were written so that we could stop down and start believing that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of the living God. If you claim that this morning, no reason for you to be held back or to be held down